This video is going to show you how to upload work into Google Classroom. If you don't have a laptop, you can use your phone or your iPad for this. I'm going to be using Google Slides, which is one of the free apps that you can download from the App Store, and it's the yellow icon on my screen. So I'm just going to open it up, and you'll see a small plus at the bottom right hand side, which I'm going to click, and I'm going to select New Presentation. So I'm going to label it so that I don't lose it, and I'm going to call it Ton Schulten Images, which is the name of the artist that I'm going to be looking at. So you'll see at the bottom there's a square with a plus. That will, if you click that, that gives you the option to change the style of tile that you are going to work on. I'm going for a blank, and I'm just going to add a title again. So I'll be adding Ton Schulten again. You can also select a different coloured text by clicking one of the squares. So I'm just going to type in my artist name. I can also move this around to whatever position I want by dragging with my finger and just moving the blue selection boxes to whatever shape I want. So once I've done that, I'm going to want to maybe play around with the lettering. So I can make it bold, I can resize it, I can look at a different style of font if I want to, but I'm just going to leave it as it is. Okay, so next I'm going to find my images. So I'm going to go to Image, I'm going to Camera, from Phone, sorry, and here are 6 screenshots that I've pre-done. So I'm going to select the orange bottom. And I can, again, by tapping on the phone, I can resize by moving the blue dots. Might get another image. Okay, and I'll resize that one and drag it to wherever I want it. And then I've added a few more. Now I'm going to just show you how to quickly put a text box in. So if you needed to add any writing, so I can reshape that by simply dragging the button box. And then I simply just start typing whatever I want to type into that space. And again, I can resize the lettering or change the font, etc., etc. So once I'm happy with the piece of work I've created, I'm going to want to add it into my Google Classroom. So I'm going to open the Google Classroom app and go into the classroom that I want. I'm going to select the piece of classwork that I'm actually working on by just pressing on it on my phone. And then I'm going to upload some work. So at the bottom it says your work. So if you click that, it takes you to add attachments. So if you click that, it will then give you a load of choices for where you can go. I want to go to the Google Drive, and I want to go into Recents because that's where all of the Google app work that you create is stored. You can see at the top there's my Ton Schulten. So I'm going to select that. Then I'm going to add it as an attachment, and then I can hand it in. So if you don't have access to a laptop, or if you're not at home and you want to create a piece of work, using your phone and using one of the Google apps and the Google Classroom app is a great way of keeping up with your work and getting your work handed in on time. I hope you found that helpful.